Hello students, welcome to our next session. Before session, we discussed about part 1, introduction of reflection of light at curved surfaces and some important points covered in the lesson. And now we are going to see laws of reflection. Here we have two laws of reflections. One incident ray, reflected ray and normal line. These all are in the same plane. So this we can understand simply here. This is the Mn is the mirror, plane mirror. Suppose this is the incident ray. AB is the light ray which incident at one point of mirror. Let us take this point, instant point, the light instant here. So instant point, let us take it B. AB, now AB is the instant ray. From the instant point to how to draw a normal line, means 90 degrees. From this point to 90 degrees we have to draw one line. It shows normal line. It gives a normal line. So, and the reflection, definition of reflection we know. This light ray enter into the same medium. So, BC is the reflected ray. And here this is incident ray, this is a reflected ray and this is a normal line. AB incident, NB normal, BC reflected ray. These three are in the same plane. That is the first law of reflection. Second law, angle of incident. Angle of incident means the incident ray here and this is a normal line. The angle between incident ray and normal line, this angle is the angle of incident line and the angle between the normal line and reflected ray. This is the angle of reflection. Angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal. Those two are equal. So we can say angle I equals to angle R. These two are the laws of reflection. By using these laws of reflection, we can draw some ray diagrams. So we have to see some rules to draw the ray diagrams. So here we are taking mainly 4 rules. First one, we have to see the first one. When light ray passes through the principal axis, this is called principal axis. This is the pole, focus and center of curvature. The line, the imaginary line which is joining the pole and center of curvature is called as principal axis. Suppose the light ray passes through the principal axis, here it does not deviate. Means the incident and reflection are same here. How does not the light ray reflected? We have to understand. This type of question will get in examination. Why should it does not deviate? It does not deviate. Why? Means here it passes through the pole and center of curvature. This pole is the center of the mirror. So if you observe this line, it makes the 90 degrees with curve. This is 90 degrees with curve. So here it's like a normal line. From the instant point, it's like a normal line. And so angle of incident from normal line, angle of incident and angle of reflection both are same. Means we have no angle of incident, no angle of reflection. That should be 0. That's why it does not deviate. So what is the incident, what is the reflection? The two are same here. So this is about first rule. Second rule, when light ray passes through the center of curvature, in this case also, the light ray does not deviate because this is the normal line. We have to take this is the normal line. So, from the center of curvature to that curved path of mirror, it seems to be normal. It should be 90 degrees. It should seem to be normal. So, here normal line, it passes through the normal line. There is no angle of incident, angle of reflection. So, that's why it is 0. It does not deviate. So, third one, when light ray travel parallel to the principal axis, it reflected through the focus. This is very, very important. Here, suppose here we have the object, one object. So, light ray incident from the object to curved surface of the mirror. This curved surface of the mirror, light ray incident at this point. Let us this point x. So, from incident point, this x is the incident point. Suppose from the incident point to, we have to draw the normal line. That normal line passes through the center of curvature. So, now according to laws of reflection, this is the angle of incident and we have to get angle of incident and angle of reflection same. So, this is the angle of incidence. Incident ray, angle of incident is one. Angle of reflection. So, angle of reflection we get this much. So, that's why it passes through the focus. These two are equal. So, let us take, suppose this is 30 degrees. Angle of reflection also we get 30 degrees. So, this passes through the focus. This is about third rule. We have fourth rule. This is vice versa. Vice versa of third one. Means in third rule, when light ray passes through the parallel to the principal axis, then it reflects through the focus. Fourth rule, when light ray incident from the focus, then it reflects parallel to the principal axis. This vice versa it is. So how we get it? Suppose here we have the object below the principal axis. We have the object. Suppose then light ray incident at one point. Let us take the point x. This is the incident point. This is the incident ray. From the incident point, we have to draw one normal line that passes through the center of curvature. That should be passes through the center of curvature. Now, angle between the incident ray and this normal line, it acts as normal line. This is normal line. So, this is the angle of incident. Angle of incident should be equals to angle of reflection. So, when you take the same angle, you get one parallel line passes above the principal axis. So, this is the fourth rule. We use these four rules and we have to draw the ray diagrams for formation of images by using these principles. Since these basic rules, we have to draw the ray diagrams for the various positions. Object placed various positions in front of the mirror. That images we can draw by using these rules. So that's why these rules are very, very important to understand this lesson. Thank you.